Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play Minecraft Adventure. Here we are. I built my base-ish. I've moved some things out of here, quite a bit actually. And I placed them over here. Oh, didn't even finish the roof over here, but we'll eventually get there. So this is somewhat the entrance right now. Probably will change it up just a wee bit. Might put another hole here, and maybe even a bigger opening here or something with an entrance. We'll see. So I got the reactor in, and the reactor is offline right now. I accidentally left it on for a while. You had 3 of the cyanite ingots, which is basically the leftovers of the uranium once it processed. Sad thing is the other reactor that I used for ages and many times, I got 2 bars out of that. And many fills in my jetpack. And many uses. I decided to get rid of my old mining tunnel, and I placed it here. Don't ask me why. I thought this was like just a cool thing. So I did it anyways. And we can check our lava status over here. I actually made 128 obsidian blocks, so that would have taken 128 buckets of lava, unfortunately, because I needed it. For some of the stuff we're going to make today. Probably didn't need that many, but I thought, hey, why not we go crazy and make sure we're over-prepared for today's episode. And so this is going to be my IC room, and I'll do that in the, in between this episode and the next episode. Probably I'll fill it in. This is basically thermal expansion, some of the stuff in here. We're going to put the applied energistics on this wall, and then we got our nuclear reactor there for that, and it'll power both the thermal expansion and the AE stuff. Over here is our smeltery and all that fun stuff, and back here will be a room that I probably won't use totally that often, but it's going to be for the applied energistics. This is where we're going to be placing some lasers back here, and we're going to make chips. Whoa, we just got hit. Somewhere over the... Really? A singular meteor, huh? Come on, bro. If you're gonna throw meteors at me, give me more than this shit. Friggin'. Anyways, yeah, so in Applied Energistics, normally you use their processors, and you can make lasers, and that's just a normal function. But I went ahead and adjusted that just a bit, so you had to use basically... Is that enough? Oh yeah, it is. But we're going to need some of those. We'll worry about that in a minute. Yeah, I made it so you basically had to use our lasers. Am I talking about the right thing? Oh yeah, you had to use BC chips. There you go. A little less confusing for you guys, right? I'm sorry, I'm going crazy thinking here. So we need an assembly table, which is going to be the gears and all that fun stuff. So let's start with... here, we can start just making a crafting table. This is just basically our pit stop for now. So there we go, crafting table. And so the first thing we're going to need to do is make a gear for this table, and we have to upgrade it through all the levels. So basically you want to go through it, and we're gonna need some iron and then diamond. There you go. We're gonna need all that stuff eventually. So there you go. So go through the Iron Age, ooh, and the Gold Age, and then the or I guess you gotta accept it, and then the Diamond Age. Whoa! And then we can pretty much build the rest of it. There you go. Now we're going to need a bunch of lasers. And when I say lasers, I mean a crap ton of lasers. And it's these lasers here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Was it 3 or is it 5? I think it was 5 actually. Let's do 10. And let's go 15. 15 for now. We'll see what that does for us. So basically, we're going to have to make a lot of circuits here. And usually, like I said, you would do them in Applied Energistics, but I was a little sneaky bastard and basically changed the config around to only do BC chips. So, for example, if we go Applied Energistics, let's say, oh, I want to make the 4K chip. Let's like a storage cell, which we normally do. You have to use redstone golden chips, which are done through the assembly table. That was basically my little troll invention for the day. So I thought eventually we'd probably wall up this entire thing even under there for now, let's go ahead and put them up here. This should work. We'll place this. You can place it pretty much anywhere, but well, I think it should fit from there. And basically, those should be powered up. They're probably actually draining. They have a constant drain to it, so we're going to have to probably just turn it on and off sort of idea. I think we might be able to put a lever or something to prevent it from just over draining, but you can see the draining going quite actually rapid there. Jesus, I didn't know it was that bad. I wonder if we can put a lever or something in this, like how that works. I've never tried doing this with conduit, so it might not even work. Let's see here. Let's try up here just to see what happens when we use one of these. Yeah, I don't know what you could do. I know you can make a Certo. Certo. Oh, here you go. Certo. Servo. Glass, iron. Let's try that. We have enough parts for that. I don't know if it works on this. I've never tried it before, but worth a try if it can help us reduce some of this energy cost over time. Let's see here. No. Doesn't look like it works on those. So, to save energy, we're going to probably have to devise a plan like, I don't know, breaking a hole in here and just wrenching this off when we're not using it, because we'll figure something else. I'm sure there's something better there, but for now, we'll leave it running. So, basically what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here, and then you mix it up with redstone, and you can make your golden chips. And these lasers, hopefully if they're working right, will slowly start going into this, and it'll get faster, and this will start making our chips. So there you go. It's blue. As far as I know, I could be wrong, I think blue is the best amount of power and workage and etc. going for us. So our nuclear reactor is probably draining a bit here. Oh yeah. Let's turn this puppy back on, shall we? Okay, that's not even slowing it down. Holy crap. Well, it's going to help us for a bit, but yeah, this thing is not even slowing down. It's just draining like candy. Woo! Oh well, it is going to use a lot of power, but at least we'll make some of these circuits fast. So this is basically... Oh crap, I forgot about this. You don't put a chest beside it or whatever, it's going to spit them out. So, did we get any more, or did it just make one so far? I guess just one. So, let's go craft here and make a chest. I think the chest can be beside it, but I could be completely wrong. It's been a while. The other one spit out? Oh no, it's in there now. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, it's going to keep making them. It's going to be a pretty expensive adventure for power-wise, but I made enough lasers to make it somewhat worthwhile for there. It's going to drain like insane amount here. Nothing I can really do about that. Just have to live with what we got. Anyways, so let's continue crafting. I guess we can get a lot more crafting done while we're waiting for that, because that's going to take a while. And we have quite a bit to do yet. So let's go ahead and craft us another chest, since I didn't realize we were going to have so... Ah! Don't you hate when you do that? One to the side. There you go. Okay, there you go. So let's first start off with Applied Energetics. So this is, if you don't know what this mod is, it's basically an amazing sorting system. And we're going to start with the ME controller and then move our way. So basically Flux Quartz looks like the biggest apple there. So we're going to make a few of those. So we're going to need Overworld Quartz, or Certus Quartz they call them. And we're going to need Nether Quartz and Redstone, I believe those recipes were. If I was even close to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably going to need more of these over time. And then you're going to see that you're going to need a diamond chip for that. Ooh! And for this, we're going to need some gold and gold. Yeah. And what about the access terminal? Just make sure it's nothing but gold. And crafting terminal. Oh yeah, it's just gold. Okay. So we're going to need to put 1 diamond in that process. thankfully, we don't have to really worry about... see how this is actually useful? Okay, so we can go in here, and we can put a diamond in here, and you'll be like, oh... And then it should go to the redstone next, once the diamond runs out. We might as well wait for that. It's not much I can actually do this second. Pretty cool though, huh? I thought you guys would like that. Pretty. And I was thinking of putting one more layer on the bottom, though I'm going to probably need this piping. And I was going to put one layer down there, so we can sort of like have the entire wall in here, and then you would never see it. But I have to figure on and off for this. I'll figure that one after. Probably an easy fix is I'll probably put an energy cell in here. Remember those energy cells that we made? We never made an actual energy cell on the ground, but we've played around with energy cells before, so that'll be probably an easy fix there. So, I'm going to probably take one of these now. Damn it. I'm going to need those very soon. Let's go check, see if I have any more. I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't think I've been using any over here, so... No, and I don't think I have any more made. So one of the things I'm running out of, which we've been using quite a bit, was the conduit. And to make the the nice conduit, we've been using this. So hardened glass, the electrum. Electrum seems to be what we've finally run out of. I actually think I might have just a bit more hardened glass in here. Let's take a look, see if I think I had a couple pieces left, which would be perfect for what we need here. See all this, me going through this, I would have found it already by now if we were using applied energistics. I would just type in hard. As much as that sounded weird, I'm being truthful. This time I don't get arrested. You know what? I think I might know where it is. If I was carrying it on me at the time, it's either going to be in another chest or... You guys are having a seizure right now, aren't you? There it is, hardened glass. And how do we make electrum? You remember electrum? Electrum. Everyone loves electrum. Do 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 do. We need a mixture of molten silver and molten gold. Oh, God. Two things that we don't have tons of. Whatever, we just only need a couple anyways. There you go. This is good because it's letting us build up more chips anyways. So, let's get... oh, those stone slabs must have fallen in there. Okay, let's make... let's make 9 of each, I guess. There you go. Perfect. 918, and they should be block format, and I assume the block version can easily be uncrafted. Yeah, that's perfect then. Okay. So, now that we have... Oops, let's go back to applied logistics. And actually, let's check this out here. We're just going to have to make more of this here. Oh, crap! I got a crap ton of redstone conduits right here I was working on. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing before my ADD kicked in. We were working on this puppy, so this should hopefully work. That's why we don't have the iron on us. I was a little worried there, like, oh, okay, I screwed up. These aren't going to ever work. So there's our power. Doesn't really matter where we put it, because look at this, we have a failed surprise here. I swear I swear I'd put it over here. Did I just think about this but never actually did it, maybe? Guess we're gonna put holes in everything. Okay, so I failed. I never actually did put this underground. Okay. I'll seal this in after. So I had this bright idea, never actually went ahead and did it. There you go. Ooh. server up, yeah. Oh, you know what? I could be wrong. Oh, crap, what just happened there? Okay, this is a bit of a bug. I think I've heard... Well, I don't think I've heard this one before. Jesus, this is a new one, I think. Yeah, this is definitely a new one. Okay, I'm gonna go. If you guys have this happen to you, let me know. I'll see if I can fix it. I've never seen this. Wow, okay. I can't even do anything with it. I was able to copy it, of course, but let's do wand, and let's go and set 0. That is really bizarre. You might need me to actually world edit it out. There it is, power low. Okay, that's working now. I've never seen that happen before. There it goes, it's fine now. Woo! I don't know what was going on there. That's bizarre as hell. Okay, now our power is really starting to run out, but we don't need it this second. So yeah, if you guys play on my server and that happens to you, oh crap, let's not dupe everything here. Let me know and I'll try to fix it for you guys. That is strange as hell. That should not happen. Huh. Okay, anyways, nice thing about AE is you don't have to power all the components. That's actually the basically like, oh, this is duped, isn't it? Because I /wand that. The nice thing about AE is you do not have to power every single thing. Basically, you're powering it by all the fun stuff to it. So let's go ahead and, oh, I guess I put the wand away. Let's disable the power to this now. Goodbye. Now these all have a buffer. You can see them right there. See the buffer on them? I don't know how long the buffer will last, but it should last a bit. And there we go. It's starting to charge up. This shouldn't really drain any power, honestly. MJ 1.2, so that's equivalent of, I forget what the AE one is. Or not AE, and this one. I think it's like per 10, so is that like 12 RF, I guess? Something like that. Okay, so... now that everything's going somewhat okay, after I panicked and went crazy and killed people, now we need to make nether quartz, or nether quartz dust, Certus quartz dust we have, and redstone. Certus quartz dust drops naturally, or you can grind, you can actually grind the Certus quartz itself to get it. And you can grind nether quartz to get nether quartz dust, which I went ahead and did. I actually had this processing. It made silicone. Except silicone I don't think is made. It's usually only made for the chips, or processors. But since we're using Buildcraft chips, I don't think we actually need them. So it's a bit of a lost leader there, what happened. But let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So let's build 10 of these. We're going to actually probably need more. Let's go 20. We don't have to touch them for a while. And there we go. This should build us a couple of these. Let's build one of them for now. And there we go. That should be... Oh, what were we building? Access terminal probably? Yeah. There you go. We're going to need to make the wire itself. The wire doesn't want to be made because probably the glass isn't in my inventory. Nope, it's not. There you go. Oh. Almost friggin' made all those. And there you go. So we have the access terminal. Access terminal kind of makes sense, right? It's used to access everything. So there you go. You open this up and you can type a search. But of course, where are we storing everything? We have no storage of any type yet. So we need a drive bay. Drive bay is pretty basic. We need some wood. Yeah, I guess that is going to be basic. more basic than I was expecting. Now, most of you guys, when you're watching this, if you're going to play 1.7 on, they have applied Energistics 2.0. I bet you a lot of this is completely changed. It won't even be the same. This shows you it's like reloading and thinking. So that's connected to the system now. But it's a drive bay, don't forget. It's like a RAID or whatever. There's no actual drives in it. You gotta actually put hard drives into it. So to make hard drives, that's when we get into the storage. Now, I usually do 4K. I've done 16K before. You can even do 1K. But I think this day and age, I do, or I prefer to do the 1K or the 4K storage cells. I think that's like the best balance. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should get me 3 drives. I would do more right now, but of course I'm a little low on materials right now, mainly because of the circuits. That's exactly why I'm the lowest. But there you go. This will store up to 4,096 bytes and 63 types. Actually, let me look up that for you because this is kind of cool. Applied Energistics drives. Let's see here. ME drive. Okay, there was a great little thing on telling you what these can hold. So the 4K can hold 5,008 stacks of a single item, or 260 stacks while holding 63 different items. Pretty impressive. The biggest one that you can actually create is a 64K storage, which can hold 8,128 stacks of a single item, or 4,160 stacks of 63 different items. Pretty cool. So that's why I kind of go, like, they hold quite a bit, and that's kind of why I also like multiple drives, because remember, you're limited to a certain amount of stack, or certain type of stacks of items, so 63 per drive, and you get a lot of mixture in there. It kind of gets a little tiring over time. But now we can start putting things in our drive, which works really well. Next thing we're going to do, which is pretty much the most important thing, I think it's even more important than the auto crafting, is the actual crafting terminal. So let's make another access terminal. We might as well. And I prefer to have like both. A little weird, but yeah. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another terminal. It's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. And yeah, let's go ahead. So we're going to need, oops, another matrix. Did I actually create the matrix or no? And so there's the matrix. I feel weird every time saying that. And there we go. And then we're going to make the crafting terminal here, which is going to require a storage cell. Interesting, that requires that. But I guess a little bit of buffer to know how to craft or whatever. Kind of makes sense, I guess. But we're going to need a chip. Thankfully, this ran a wee bit before they died. Look at that, almost done. And there you go. And crafting terminal. There you go. Oh yeah, we're making one of you. Perfect. And then oh, we need to make a crafting bench. There you go. Oops. And there you go. And honestly, this is probably the last thing we'll ever need to use again, because this thing will become badass, and I won't even probably use this much, honestly. I like both of it because it just makes it easy to search, but at the same time, So the crafting terminal is probably the best feature in this entire mod. Basically, now we can just throw everything in here. And let's just say, oh, I wanted to make some of that wire again. Shift-click the thing, and there you go. It does it in there, and it takes it from here. So it's actually, so the glass went down a bit. It's actually draining the resources right out of the system itself. And that's why I think it's badass. And if you like, you can actually change this around. There's a different view to it. I wonder if... Oh, you know what? We could have probably done that too. I wonder if the wrench would have worked. I thought there was a different... Oh, it's that has the different view. I take that back. Never mind. All the power I'm wasting doing this back and forth. This. Next time, try the wrench, by the way. If it doesn't break, the wrench may have taken it off for us. How is our power usage? Oh, it's slowly going up. But yeah, for this thing here, this would have been more interesting. We can wrench this. Oh, there it is. So it just wrenches automatically, or... There we go. So this is a little meter, and it basically... Oh, crap. I got 14 minutes to reset before Windows... Or 15 minutes, or Windows is going to forcefully reset. I hate that. Well, I guess it's better to do your security updates. But anyways, there you go. That is Applied Energistics. We're going to do more Applied Energistics down the road. It won't be right away, but probably next episode, knowing me. But we're going to do auto crafting, where we actually make crafting patterns, and then you can click a button, like craft just like that. And we'll also do a little more like automation, like smelting and grinding ores, things like that. We'll have a lot of fun with that, instead of doing that little backwards piping and hopper system we had before. But yeah, I think for now this is going to go pretty well. And yeah, I think we learned a lot. So I'm going to continue moving everything in here. I know it looks weird how I have everything in here, but this is how I like it. I like it doing little sections and just keep adding and adding and getting bigger and bigger. That's just how I enjoy it. It's my thing. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys and girls next time.